guys, today I have my second update for my Finish 18 in 2018 makeup project. So in this project, I essentially have 15 makeup items and 3 perfume items. Well, first of all, last update, I didn't do good at all. I think I even skipped my first month update, but this time around I did really good. I was able to finish 3 out of the 18 products. So the first one I was able to finish, this one should definitely be no surprise to you. This one is a sample size perfume. It's from Luxury Scentbox, so it's just a little travel size and you can buy those kind of refills and put in. Oh, my lines are all rubbed off. Anyways, I think at the beginning I only had about that much left really, so it didn't have much to begin with and I just got really tired of like saving it for future travels because I only had so little left, so I just went ahead and finished it all and now this is all gone. I actually quite enjoy this thing. I think it's really secure when you travel, so I probably will go buy some refills and continue to use this little case. The next product I finished is a sample size. This one is from Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's the silicone based primer. I'm not crazy about it. That's why I didn't, try to cut it open or anything. When I started this project, it was brand new. Last time I was right there, so I didn't have much left, and now if I really try to squeeze it, I probably could still get like half of my face. I don't know, because you can see a little bit of product like hanging at the bottom, but like I said, I really didn't care much for this, so I don't really care that it has that tiny little bit left in there. I'm just gonna call it down now. The third product I finished is actually a big victory for me. This one is a foundation from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus foundation. My color is bronzy beige. I talked about it last time that it is a little bit too dark for me, so I'm super glad I finished it because I don't think I'm gonna get more tan until maybe later this summer, so I don't want to, suffer through a different color for any time longer. And it was a little difficult to use at the end. Well, those are my progress lines. That's where I started and that's where I was last time. Now it is all gone, but it was pretty difficult to use because this thing didn't reach all the way to the bottom. It was just hard to scoop things out, so I essentially just poured it into a little jar and then used it up that way, and I scooped out the edges like as much as I could, and now I'm all done with it. I actually really enjoy this foundation even though the color doesn't match me perfectly, but I think the foundation itself is a really good product. Alright, now let's talk about some other products that we made progress on but I didn't get to finish yet, and at the very end I'm going to show you the ones I haven't touched. So this guy I showed you last time, I was a little surprised I made so little progress. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector and the color is Opal. This one essentially is a liquid highlighter, but I'm not crazy about liquid highlighters and I don't want to use it as a highlighter. The only way for me to use it is to mix it within my foundation, and it does make my skin look more dewy and oily in a way. So at the beginning of the project, this one was brand new and I mixed it with this Wet n Wild foundation to use it, and then I got down to that point. And right now I only moved it down a little bit more. But honestly, I actually enjoy using it more now because the foundation I'm currently using is from Estee Lauder and it is the Double Wear. This one, the color matches me pretty well, but also this foundation is much more high coverage and then just a little bit more matte looking compared to the Wet n Wild, so actually a little bit of a shine and dewiness mixed in is actually really nice, and that's what I have on my face right now. The only thing is that this one doesn't have a pump, it's just a cap, and there's nothing. So to mix those two, I have to like pour them on my hand and it just kind of it brings a mess. So for that reason, even though I do enjoy this finish better, but because it's a little bit more difficult for me to use, I used it way less. So I have to say I'm a little disappointed at this progress. Hopefully by next update I can just finish it up already. I have 2 concealer products and both of them I made pretty good progress on. I just realized I didn't mark this guy. Well, anyways, this one is from Physicians Formula. It is a Super CC in the color light to medium, and this one is a pen style brush tip concealer. I like it because it matches my face color perfectly. It's really good to cover up blemishes and just like spots on your face. It's not very brightening. I don't use it under my eyes. So when I started, this was a new product. I was down there, and that was my last update. You can see right now I'm just up by a little bit more. I'm like right up there, can you tell? So you can see that I don't have too much left here. This is my second one, I believe. I truly enjoy this product. The other concealer is my Maybelline Age Rewind in the color Brightener. And this one I use it only under my eyes because it is very light and very pink looking, and even that I sometimes have to use a face powder to cover over it, otherwise it just looks too light and too pink and it looks almost funny. I ripped off that little sponge. I just felt grossed out by it. I feel it was like nasty because every time when you touch it, it's a little moist, you know, like it soaks up all this product, and I'm just not crazy about it. So right now just have this little tip and you twist it and then a little product will come out. So that's where I started. That was my last update, and this is where I am now. I know I marked it at a pretty horrible spot, but I hope you can see. Maybe just on the side you can see that's where I am now. And that's a lot of progress, and I'm really happy about it. And then I have two products in this thing. So this thing is my Marc Jacobs Hi-Fi filter. It has two sides in it, that's why I consider it as two products. So there's a bronzer and then there's a face powder side. And of course at the beginning of the project, this one was pretty much just brand new, and I was able to expand the pan by a little bit more, but I don't think a whole lot because I wasn't using this product too much in the past month. I kind of just like put it away a little bit. And I mentioned this last time that this bronzer side is super powdery because I use the face powder side way more, but then of course you can see the pan is much smaller because this bronzer side is just super powdery. Anyways, I feel the bronzer right now for me is like a little bit too dark, even though I always mix those two to use as a bronzer. Even that I feel it's a little just too dark for me because how pale I am right now. So I probably would put it away for a little while and maybe come back to it way later. Then there are three pencil eyeliners that I have in this project. They're all from Marc Jacobs. They are all highliner eye gel crayon. And I got two brown colors and one navy. So the navy color is called Navy Noir. I believe I've only used it for like twice in the past month, and that's it. And then the two brown colors, one is called Earthquake. The Earthquake one is brand new, and the one that I've been using last month is in the color Brownie. So this Brownie color is actually really reddish toned. Like it's a little hard to work with, I feel. I mean, I can make it work, so I'm still using it. Let me show you the progress lines. Those pins, they take forever to twist up, so I'm not gonna do that on camera. I marked them, so you just have to believe me where I say I am at with them. You can see at the beginning, all three of them are brand new, so they all started at the same spot. And like I said, Earthquake I haven't touched. Navy Noir, I've used it just a tiny bit, and this one is Brownie, which I used a little more, so that's where I am now. And yep, that's my progress on those three pencils. And I got two blushes. Both of them I used quite a bit last time. And since last update to now, this Clinique one I actually didn't touch at all. This one is in the color Melon Pop. I mean, I really enjoy it, but I kind of feel I would use this more in the summer, and it would be more like a natural choice for me in the summer. So I kind of want to put it away. So I actually didn't touch it, and it was exactly the same way as it was last month. And the other one though, I was trying to use a whole lot this month, and I have to be honest, like I was surprised that I didn't hit pan yet, because so many people say that this one hit pan like so fast and it surprises them. But for me, I was using it every day for a month and I didn't see pan, so I was like, really? This is my Tarte sample blush in the color Party. It's the Sephora birthday gift. And of course, you can probably see that my blush now has a ring in the middle. Barely, can you tell? But no pan yet. And of course, the imprint is pretty much gone. And last update, you can still kind of barely see the print of the tree. And of course, at the beginning of the project, this one was brand new. So I don't know, hopefully next time I can hit pan. Alright, then there are 2 perfumes that I have in this project left. One that I didn't touch yet. This one is my Bvlgari amethyste, and it's one of my favorite perfumes, so I'm not worried about it, but I just haven't touched it yet. This is where I am. It's a little hard to tell, see that mark there? So I'm about like 2/3 full of this perfume. Hopefully I can start using it when it gets a little hotter. And here, this one, I was really disappointed. Like, I didn't realize how slow I was using it. This is my Gucci Flora, and that's where I started, right there, and that's my last update, and this is where I am now. I thought because of the glasses cinching in so much, I could probably finish it real quick this update, but it turns out that I barely used it. I don't know what's up with that. I was actually shocked because I feel I was using it a decent amount. I don't know what happened there, but regardless, I really want to try hard and finish it because we're gonna move in a couple weeks, in a few weeks actually. So I really don't want to move this one, so I hope I can just finish it and toss it before I move. Now I have the last 3 products, and I haven't touched any one of those 3 yet, so I'm just gonna show you what they are. The first one is a sample size chocolate soleil bronzer from Too Faced. Haven't touched it, so this is brand new. It might cause me trouble because everyone says it's hard to pan. And then the other one is a Becca backlight priming filter primer, and haven't touched it. And this guy pumps up, so that's where I am. That's where I'm starting. Yep, brand new. And also I have this Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. This one is just way too dark for me. It's in the color Warm Nude. I love this foundation, but I have to wait for my skin tone to warm up a bit and I can start using it. And that's where I am now. I've used this foundation last fall quite a bit, so that's why I have a little progress, but since then I kind of have just put it away. So that's it. That's all the products I have in this project. I think it's pretty good that I finished 3. Some of them, I have to say the progress is surprisingly slow this month though. So I don't know what happened there quite exactly. Hopefully I'll do better next month. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see my future updates. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.